LoreWarrior Online CHP-2N Champion Overview. In 2602, Bergen Industries released the Champion as a heavy mech dedicated to fast strike and attack duties, but speedy enough for heavy recon users as well. Although other mechs performed better for less cost, Bergen spent enough of their marketing to win an initial order of 200 machines from the Star League, and the Champion went on to become one of the most popular mechs of the SLDF during the many brush wars the League fought during those years. Although its detractors often pointed out its flaws, the Champion's performance in battle let it hold on to its reputation, and its place in the military, for quite a long time. During the Succession Wars, a number of Champions served in the successor state militaries. Although they all eventually lost the advanced systems the Star League had built into them, the remaining mechs performed to the same level as their high-tech predecessors in nearly every engagement, keeping the mech popular, if rare. Capabilities. A massive LAR 300 fusion engine that masses nearly a third of the Champion's total mass provides enough power to push the 60-ton mech to speeds in excess of 85 kph, speeds normally reserved for lighter, medium battlemechs. While this speed cost the Champion in several ways, most notably armour protection, the Bergen engineers felt this swiftness would offset the disadvantage. The Champion's weapons are powerful enough, with a Mydron Model B autocannon as the centrepiece. An adequate supply of ammunition means that the cannon can continue to fire while the Champion closes the range enough to bring its other weapons, a 6-tube Harpoon 6 SRM system and 2 banks of lasers, to bear. Although firing all of these weapons together can overload the Champion's subpar heat exchangers, a careful mech warrior can usually manage this flaw with ease. The Champion serves well in many lancers, as its weapons lend themselves to fighting in a variety of ranges and climbs. This has the unfortunate effect, however, of making the Champion almost too useful. Many commanders cannot decide which role to assign the mech, and so it languishes in between several. Deployment. The Champion served in many independent Star League battlemech regiments, and once it became outpaced by newer designs, the Champion was sold to the member state armies. The Succession Wars took a great toll on the Champion, but a few examples still exist in every successor state. House Lau controls most of them, but that edges only 1 or 2 machines over the next prosperous house on the list, House Steiner. As with many other Star League mechs and vehicles, the Champion has reappeared in the ranks of the Com Guards, where it stood with distinction. House Lau has pressed several times for more information on these systems in the hopes of upgrading their own Champions, but the secretive organisation has rebuffed them all. The Capellans will have to unlock the secrets of the Champion on their own in the 3040s. Variants. A common but difficult field modification for the Champion during the Star League involves replacing the substandard heatsinks with double-strength models, but Bergen never sanctioned this model with a factory variant, perhaps afraid that doing so would admit to a weakness in their own original design. Notable mech warriors. Captain Aristotle Crandall. Captain Crandall, the regimental gunslinger for his unit, engaged in more than 60 duels against Curitan mech warriors during the Hidden War, ending with a record of 27 wins, 31 losses and 3 draws. He was finally killed in a duel with a Curita Lancelot after destroying the Lancelot's fusion engine, the resulting explosion killing both mech warriors. Acolyte 7 Aristoxenus Crandall. A descendant of Captain Crandall, Acolyte Crandall pilots the Champion in Comstar's 91st Division. He's studied every record Comstar has available on Captain Crandall and his battles, and has obtained permission to paint his Champion in the same scheme as his ancestors when parade dress is not called for. Unfortunately for him, Acolyte Crandall's skills in the mech do not equal his ancestors, and his mock duels in the simulator against his fellow Comguards normally result in his death. Force Commander Boz Krepke. Boz Krepke commands the Lesnovo Planetary Militia Mech Complement, a total of 3 mechs, from the cockpit of his dilapidated Champion. The FWLM relegated the near-scrap mech to the militia after deeming it not worth the expense of maintaining. Although it's cost him nearly every favour owed him, Krepke has refurbished the mech to near-operational status, although his attempts to fit an Imperator cannon in the space designed for the Mydron keep failing.